I finally saw Send Help.
Oh, yeah.
It was
Really good.
a wild ride.
Yeah.
Did
you like it?
I thought it was so good.
Yeah.
And it took all kinds of turns.
It did.
I did not see coming.
I know. I wasn't really expecting it. Like,
No.
I knew about it. I knew it was like kind of funny and stuff, but I did not.
It was very
expect
funny. It was made me horribly anxious at the beginning because she's
so
uncomfortable.
So uncomfortable. Well done, though.
Oh, she did a great job.
Yeah.
And when you watch her performance, you understand why Dylan O'Brien is clearly in love with Rachel McAdams.
Yeah, she
in
was
the
fantastic.
interviews. She's so good.
So
It
good.
was just great.
Yeah, I'm glad you watched it.
Yeah. Well, I had a lot of time on
Yes.
my 2 6 and 7 hour flights to Buenos Aires.
That's a lot. But
Copa Airlines, I would never recommend.
Jesus
I
Louise. Okay.
I do not welcome them to anything.
Oh, wow. So let's just get into it then, I guess.
Let's get into it, shall we?
Jess.
I'm Janice.
Welcome to Hanabai.
Welcome to Hanabai, man. Let me tell you. So, the way we flew, we had a flight down to Panama, and then we went from Panama to Buenos Aires.
Yeah.
You get on these flights, and if you've flown internationally before, typically the flights are bigger.
Mm-hmm.
You have more rows, you have more space, you're on this plane for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
These Copa airline flights were like the size of a plane you'd take to Florida.
Oh, gosh.
Like, no room, no movement, no screens.
Oh.
No movie
Did you know that
screens.
going in to like download stuff?
No, I did anyway.
Oh, well, you
which
watched
is
the movie.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hello.
yeah.
Yep.
I knew to do that.
Mm-hmm.
They do have a quote unquote Wi-Fi network, but
Yeah.
it doesn't get you on the internet.
For
it
how
just,
long of a flight?
6 hours and then 7 hours.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, that's a lot.
And the thing about it is that means you have to be on your own screen, so you
Mhm.
can connect to their Wi-Fi and you'll get some of their movies.
Yeah.
Like my second flight home, I watched all of the Lord of the Rings.
Nice.
I was just like, I skipped all those. Sometimes you got to skip the Sam and Frodo parts and just make your way through.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, thank you for saying.
Oh,
that.
God, yeah. Yeah.
You're just like, ugh.
It's enough.
They're
get it.
all just like,
We get it.
you just get it. You're just like,
We get it.
just wish they had ended and they could just like be gay.
Oh, my God.
That's another. That's a.
That's a whole
Well,
other.
that's a
Don't even get me
whole-
down that road. I will go way too long on
I
that.
stand. They should just
They-
have been.
Please. Okay.
What,
Nope.
Okay,
Nope.
put a pin in that. We'll talk about that later. One thing.
Which full sport? Just
Oh, be gay.
Be
But
gay.
especially Sam and Frodo.
yeah.
Be gay.
Period.
End of story. Anyway, what no one on Copa Airlines does is enforce a headphone rule.
Oh my
So
God.
every flight we took, so
That's-
2 down and 2 up,
Uh-huh.
there were just people just watching movies.
Just raw dog
Just-
movies.
Just raw dogging the movie, just like, oh, here I am. There was one family, they were up ahead of me, and this kid is just watching the Lego movie at full
Mhm.
blast. And then
No.
I'm getting agitated, and my family's like, Janice, you just need to calm down. And I'm like, why? Why am I supposed to be the person who's like not allowed to get agitated? And they're like, put in your headphones. If
Sure.
you listen, or if you let your kids listen.
Did you have your headphones in?
I
for your
did,
movie?
but I did. And even though they're noise canceling,
Oh no.
you
Yeah.
it never really cancels
I
out.
know.
It doesn't cancel out the Lego movie on full blast. I'd just like to say, for the record, if you are somebody that listens to a movie or anything on your device without headphones,
Yeah.
you are a trash person.
Jesus Christ.
You are a garbage trash,
Sorry,
trash
sorry
human.
guys.
No.
Sorry.
Who are you saying sorry to?
Because you-
Who? If it's somebody who would put on a device, would you watch a movie on in public?
No.
No, because you're not a trash person.
Well, yes. I guess.
I apologize to no one who does that.
I get it.
No one.
I get it. Yeah.
Anyway, besides the flight, though, Buenos Aires,
Stunning.
amazing.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
Nice.
Can't recommend enough. Don't take Copa Airlines.
How should I get there?
There are other flights that
okay.
will get you there.
All right.
I think it was the most cost effective.
Sure.
You know, we just booked
know?
it. It was The least amount of travel.
Oh, wow.
Because a lot of places will give you like a longer layover. Not places, a lot of airlines.
Yeah.
Because I think Panama is really trying to do like fly through Panama and stay overnight. That's the tourism that they're trying.
Okay.
But we did a tango show. We went to a vineyard. We tried yerba mate, which is like, it's like an Argentinian thing.
Okay.
It's like they don't really drink tea or coffee.
Oh, okay.
They have yerba mate, and they have special cups for it.
Oh, wow.
And all day long, everywhere you go in Argentina, people have these cups with this metal straw,
Mm-hmm.
and they'll just pour in hot water all day long,
Huh.
and they just drink it.
Interesting.
And everybody walks around. Some of them walk around with a little bag, and it holds their cup and their like
it's like
jug.
coffee, kind of?
No, it tastes like, it's more like a tea.
Okay.
Because like loose tea leaves.
Yeah. I think I'd struggle in Argentina. No coffee. No.
No.
There's coffee. Okay.
And the coffee was pretty good.
Oh, okay.
But culturally,
A lot of steak. Can't do that.
A lot of steak you would not like, but
No.
I liked very much.
Well, that's good.
I had very good steak.
Very good.
Very, very good steak.
Well, I'm glad you had a good time.
I missed you.
Missed you.
Oh.
Yeah, it was quick,
It was, yeah. I feel like it's been so long, but no
It
time
has
at
been.
all.
Yeah, it does. It feels like that. But, watched your cats for a couple days.
You did watch my cats, you
Did.
precious angel.
I did.
That was really nice.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I didn't say thank you.
You did a million
No,
times.
thank you. I kept
via
texting
phone.
you, and I was like, thank you so much. But Binks fell for you.
That's been coming.
Yeah.
That's been a thing. But
For
yeah.
those that don't know, Binks is a wild cat. She thinks she's the alpha.
Mhm.
I think she thinks somehow she makes rent. She's like, I pay the mortgage here.
I pay the rent.
I know. Well, I mean, I've already talked a lot, but should I tell you about my pop culture?
Yeah.
I think I'm going to get you jazzed.
Ooh.
Do you remember Trapper Keepers? Oh,
Of course.
I was just thinking, like, imagine on the plane how organized all my stuff would be with a Trapper Keeper. But in the 80s and 90s, like, you weren't cool if you didn't have a Trapper Keeper.
That was a big purchase.
It was a bit, and you
During
had
back
to
to
make
school
sure it was
time.
like cool.
Mm-hmm.
And like, sometimes your mom would be like, when it was back to school shopping, she wouldn't want to get you a new Trapper Keeper because you had the one before.
I know.
You can't go to school with last year's Trapper Keeper.
I know. And I always got the 5-star one when I was in school. And I was like, I don't want to keep this. So would I fuck them up a little bit? Yeah, I did.
Yeah. You'd be like,
I'd be like, I can't have this one.
Isn't my fault it fell down every step?
You know what a school year does to a
I
kid?
know. And then you would also, and I don't think we've talked about Lisa Frank.
No, I don't think so.
No, but we could talk about her more later. But you'd fill up your Trapper Keeper
With the
with
folders.
like Lisa Frank folders, and that's how you knew, like, she knows what's up.
I didn't do Lisa Frank.
You didn't?
No.
Interesting.
I don't know if it was. I mean, she's been a vibe the whole forever. She's still a vibe,
Yeah.
I guess. But I never really jumped on that.
Well, you know what? You can actually be okay that you didn't. Have you watched the documentary?
No.
She's a bad guy.
Yeah, I've heard.
She's a bad guy.
Everyone's a bad guy.
It's tough, all these documentaries that are coming out now, and it's like, did you love Beanie Babies? He was a bad guy.
Yeah.
Did you love Lisa Frank?
Were you happy in your
Bad
childhood?
guy.
Sorry.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Guess what?
they were bad.
Mm-hmm.
Bad people just ran everything, but sometimes
Still
I
do.
just think you. I don't know to what you're referring. Just drink your wine, girl. But it just made me, it's so funny because you think like, oh, it was a simpler time. And we always say the 80s and 90s were simple, but not with our documentaries coming out now.
It was just not as our computer in our pocket now. Like
Mhm.
everything is so accessible. So it
Right.
probably wasn't. It was just simpler because we didn't have the news 24/7.
Exactly.
So
We were less anxious.
yeah,
You didn't have to know everything that was going on.
like news around the clock too. Was that wasn't really a thing then, was it?
It was.
There
It
was like
started
night news
in
and
yeah, News Around the Clock started 9/11.
yeah.
That was the first time, and then it was just like regular news around the clock.
Yeah.
And then shortly after is when it branched into different political news around the
Yeah.
clock.
just didn't know.
Yeah,
And that's
I think
fine.
it's simpler. Like
We should go back to that.
Yeah. Oh. You know what?
Just
Sometimes
a little bit.
Sometimes I do give myself breaks from the news.
Oh,
though.
I can't.
And I'm blissfully uneducated when that happens.
I'm okay with that.
They're like, have you heard? I'm like,
no.
No.
What happened now?
What I do want to know is at some point, where is Nancy Guthrie?
Please.
Speaking
No,
of
it
around,
should not be
every
happening.
now and then I have to, I plug back in and I go, Nancy?
Are you here, girl? Listen.
Again, for those that don't know, that was Savannah Guthrie's mom kidnapped.
That
And I don't mean to laugh.
we
But
just
where
burst
the
out
fuck
laughing.
is she?
We have jumped topics here, but I have no words for
Yeah.
that. Like, what do you mean? She gone.
She gone.
She gone.
Poor
Like,
Nancy.
I know, but
I
there's
know.
no way.
Why would she be gone for this long?
And she needed like medication like
Yeah.
around the clock.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry, girl.
I'm sorry to Nancy. All right.
Holy
Are you
moly.
going to pick us back up with pop culture since I've taken us on a
We
weird...
just went to you are,
I'm
jet-lagged-ish,
I'm
I guess.
jet-lagged.
Yeah, I'm just gonna quickly talk about Coachella.
Yes.
'Cause
Okay.
It looked really fun.
Yeah.
And I've never really wanted to go, but now I'm like, I really think I should be there.
Okay.
I just really want to go experience it.
Yeah.
But they had Sabrina and Justin Bieber this year
I
headlining.
saw that. Yeah.
And Sabrina's set was so cool. I think she sang about 20 songs.
Ooh.
And she had star-studded people. She had
Yeah.
Will Ferrell, Susan Sarandon, and I always forget this guy's name. Let me just check it.
Okay.
And I love him, and I never remember his name. Sam Elliott was in. She did a video intro.
Sam Elliott, like the old actor
Yeah.
who's got the slow,
Mhm.
deep
Yeah.
voice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I love him. She was the cop that pulled her over, and the car drove her into Coachella. It was
That's
a video, so cool.
fantastic.
There was a little thing, and I will bring it up, that someone woohooed or yodeled in the crowd.
I
Did you hear
see
this?
Yeah.
And she was like, what is that? What's happening? And someone was like, oh, it's my culture. And that, correct me if I'm wrong, but people just, are people saying, just people just say that? It's a thing?
I
Not
guess,
I'm
it's-
not trying to put anything on this, but she was like, oh, it's
Anybody-
from my culture. And people just say that sometimes.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, that's really weird. But she was just being like, what's happening? And she got slammed for it. She apologized for it.
The fact that she's getting slammed is so ridiculous.
Just
I
you're
know. Singing loudly so that you're interrupting her. Just shut the fuck up.
I just went and I don't think the fan didn't sound mad on the I saw the video.
Right.
And I don't know how it came about or how it got to that point. And I don't know if Sabrina just apologized to apologize for it, but
Mhm.
I just wanted to mention that because it did happen, but I think she's fine.
I'm all for definitely respect people's culture and everything, but I think you're right. The fans didn't say anything
No.
at the time,
Yeah.
but it's the whole
She's
internet.
vibing, she's drunk, she's probably
yeah.
stoned.
She's probably what was that? She's probably on Molly or something, singing her songs.
Oh yeah.
And you get confused, and it's what are you doing?
And it was when I watched it, I was like, oh, that's funny. And she was just like, this is so weird.
Yeah.
What's happening? And so she's like, all right, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. So that I would wanted to address that. But
Mhm.
and then Bieber has people are 50-50 on his set. Some of people are saying it was boring and whatever.
Okay.
But
What did he do?
he did this thing where he had a laptop on stage with him, and he would
Mhm.
go over to a YouTube and type in his songs, and then he would play it. But one time he typed in baby, and of course everyone lost their shit because
Yeah.
he sang with himself as a kid.
Oh.
And I think he did that with another song too. But there was another clip I saw. He was just laying on the ground singing.
I think
I
the
mean,
drugs are hitting him.
I mean, he looked really good. He looked a lot healthier than I have
Okay,
seen in the past.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, great. I didn't mind the set that I saw, but I understand if people were like, it was flat. But he's Justin Bieber. That's all people
Mhm.
need. If you're that deep in it, I don't think I would have been like, this is great. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
I would have been like, I'm here, you're here. Perfect.
Yeah. Now, if you went to Coachella, are you somebody that could camp at a festival?
I don't know. Maybe the way, like, some people had cool setups.
Yeah.
And I was like, I could do that.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe just for the experience of it all. But but definitely, if there's a hotel down the street, I'm going to the hotel.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Yeah.
But I mean, if I'm going and that's what my crew is doing, then great. But yeah, it's 2 weekends, and I don't quite know. I think it's different artists now this coming weekend, and I don't know who's headlining those, but it's hard because, like, and I'm like, a lot of the influencers go, I feel like it's the first weekend, and maybe some of them go to the second one, but I'm like, am I able to go to that one, or is that like invite only?
Right.
Like, I don't know.
Did you see Katy Perry was there
I was
with
just going to
Justin
say,
Trudeau?
it was my last thing. It was my last little note.
Sorry. Come on.
Well, so also I was like, wow, you guys are at Coachella. Like,
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
What are you doing?
Very weird. And poor Orlando.
I'm sure he's thriving.
Honestly, yeah.
Because
honestly, thank God.
She, like, the whole thing of her in space, and I mean, one of our first episodes that we did, you talked about her concert.
Yeah.
She seems insufferable.
Oh, God,
I'm sure he was like, goodbye.
Yeah, you're right. Not poor Orlando.
No.
He's probably doing backflips.
And like her and Justin,
Justin.
It's very funny that his name is Justin.
Sure.
Because it's like, it should be more of a grown-up name. But anyway, Justin Trudeau, like, guys, you're too old.
When did this happen? How did this happen? When, like,
they got together like 6 months ago or something.
Okay.
Because he's
I
not
knew it was
in office
fairly
anymore.
new, but okay.
But he got a divorce, and she's getting a divorce, and
yeah,
it's probably like midlife crisis time.
They're a weird pair, and I literally was like, okay, I guess you guys are here. Yeah, that's all I got. I'm sure way more happened at Coachella, but I only cared about Sabrina and Justin.
Oh yeah. It would be interesting to see the fashion. Like, that would be fun if you were gonna go.
I would
do
it.
Like your outfits.
I would do it up.
Yeah, you'd have to go all out.
I mean, some of the outfits are wild.
Yeah,
but I would have.
But
fun.
if you're gonna go, like, you got to plan those like 6 months in advance.
Yeah.
Like, here's my Coachella day, night.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would stress me. No. I will support you going.
Thank you.
And I will.
What if I get a hotel? And you can cometh and goeth as you please.
Yeah. I think it's in the middle of nowhere.
Isn't it in like Palm Springs or something?
I
don't know.
If I said anything, I wouldn't know what I'm talking about.
I'm
like Justin. Justin Thoreau.
You're not coming to Coachella.
I'm not going to Coachella.
No, that's all right.
Let's get real. Where I am going.
Where are you going?
Argentina.
Whoa. And
I'm going to tell you about the Recoleta Cemetery.
This is so crazy that you're doing this.
Isn't it so weird? Who would have thought?
Argentina.
Who would have
What
thought?
made you think of that?
I don't know. This cemetery is honestly wild.
It looked very cool.
Crazy. It's like, it looks like a city. And I took lots
of
I took lots of different.
You posted a video.
I did. I took lots of different videos, so I'm gonna post it, or I'll give you all my videos,
okay,
and then you can post them because you're the one who's better at our social media.
Okay.
Shockingly enough, everybody, Jess is better, and I just am like, can I post this picture?
I love when you were like, hey. This is pretty funny.
What do you think about posting this one?
Can I post
And sometimes
this?
she's like, that's good. And sometimes she goes, maybe we'll think about that.
I'm like, that's fun.
Yeah.
And then it never gets posted.
No.
I don't do that to you.
Sometimes I deserve it. Okay, so the Recoleta Cemetery is in the middle of Buenos Aires. It is enormous. It is over 14 acres. And it has 4,691 vaults.
Whoa.
All of which are above ground.
Mm-hmm.
And of those vaults, 94 have been declared National Historic Monuments.
Oh.
And
that's a lot.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's honestly, you walk around and you don't really realize you're in a cemetery. Like, have you been to New Orleans?
No.
When you go into those cemeteries in New Orleans, and they have mausoleums and everything, and they are stunning, but you know you're in a cemetery.
Yeah.
Like, in Recoleta, you feel like you're in a city. Like, it was designed, everything's parallel, the buildings, the architecture is like there's Baroque architecture, there's neo-Gothic, Art Deco.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It was originally built in the 18th century by Franciscan monks that came to Buenos Aires. Their order was it ended up being disbanded in 1822, but the cemetery was created from like a park that they had.
Okay.
And it was Buenos Aires' first public cemetery. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you some of the tragic and interesting stories of deaths and like tell you about the monuments that are there.
Cool.
And then I'm going to tell you about some of the ghosts. So my
very bright.
It's very
I was
bright.
gonna, you do what you want to do.
Well, it's because I had to watch my iPad on the flight and a bunch of people had the windows open.
Oh, yeah.
So I was watching Lord of the Rings, which is dark at points.
That is true.
So I had to make it very bright.
Mm-hmm.
So the first one I want to tell you about is Rufina Cambaceres. Now, what was also fun is if you just kind of walk around the cemetery, there's so many tours.
I was going to say, did you do a tour?
No,
Okay.
because we were late for the tour.
Okay.
And they do not wait for you. But it was free, so we didn't like waste any money or anything.
Okay.
But you can kind of like wander around,
Like
and
follow
you're
one.
like, yeah, but you make it not obvious. You're like, oh, is this English? No, that's a Spanish store. Keep going.
That's kind of what I feel like Salem. I'm like, you
Yes.
just probably jump around.
And you're like,
yeah.
oh, hello.
I would
and
never.
You just like
I would never.
look this way, and you're like, oh, that's interesting.
Interesting.
So, Rufina Cambaceres was a 19-year-old girl who suffered from a type of epilepsy that could render her unconscious for hours at a time.
Whoa.
On one evening in 1902, while preparing to go out for the night, Rufina had a seizure. Many hours later, it actually seemed like she had finally died, and it was confirmed by 2 doctors. So she was laid to rest. But as weeks went by, there were rumors of strange noises coming from Rufina's tomb. And cemetery workers kind of looked in at one point, and they saw that the lid to her coffin was slightly ajar. Then the family decided they finally wanted to investigate, and they discovered scratch marks on the inside of the coffin lid. And apparently she hadn't actually died
I'm
the
not
first
dead
time.
yet.
Not quite. I'm feeling much better. Apparently she had come to, tried to get out, and when she couldn't escape, she succumbed to a heart attack.
That's actually terrifying.
So they call her the girl that died twice.
Oh, yikes.
Awful. Awful, awful. So
Damn.
her mother was so overcome by guilt, they built this like amazing tomb in her honor. And she is standing outside of the tomb with her hand on the door to be like, I can get out when I need to.
Wait.
No, like the statue. There's a statue.
I was like, the
her.
ghost does this or the statue?
No.
Oh, I don't know if I like that.
It's a very haunting statue to see.
Did you take a picture of it?
I didn't. There were too many people around that one. But I'll find a picture
find
and
that.
we'll post
That's
that one.
very eerie.
Yeah.
Why would that bring you comfort?
I think you just
kind of do what you need to do.
Exactly, because there's nothing else. Like, you buried your daughter alive. But it's honestly, the doctors said that she was dead, but doctors back then, I mean.
Yeah.
But some do say that they see her wandering around the cemetery at night because she was confused because she was planning on going out that night.
Oh, my God.
And then she woke up buried alive.
That's so scary.
Then there is Liliana Crociati de Cezak. I don't know if I said that right.
It sounded great.
Thank you.
I was going to say, you're doing so well on these.
Thank you. Until somebody listens and they're like, you're terrible.
Wrong.
She was 26 years old and away at her honeymoon in Innsbruck, Austria, when the hotel was struck by an avalanche and she died.
Oh.
on her. Imagine that.
Jeez.
Half the hotel was destroyed, and she
You were
was
part
one
of
of
it?
them. Yeah, her husband was not. I know.
Fucker.
So I did take a picture. I took a little video of this statue. She has a big statue. There's a statue of herself in her wedding dress outside the tomb. And shortly after her death, her dog Sabu actually passed away.
Oh.
And so he's in the cemetery with her. Something interestingly enough, dogs can be put to rest in the cemetery, but they have to be cremated.
Oh,
They can't have
interesting.
their bodies in there.
Hmm.
I think it's like a pet cemetery kind of thing.
Sure.
But the statue is of her and her dog, and the dog's nose is a different color because people pat him on the nose for good luck. And when
Sweet.
it's just it's a stunning statue,
Yeah.
and it's very like I don't know if ethereal's the right word, but when you look into it, you see the statue, and then there's like a glass door with stairs that go down, and right above the stairs there's a painting of her in her bedroom.
Oh, wow.
It's very beautiful. Okay. This one's fun.
Okay.
This is it's called The Woman with the Grudge.
Okay.
So, Tiburcia Dominguez de del Carril was the wife of Salvador Maria del Carril, who was the country's first vice president in the 1800s. Apparently, Tiburcia had a spending problem that was so out of control, her husband took out an ad in the paper saying he was no longer responsible for any of her debts.
Oh, okay.
She never forgave him for this. Didn't speak to him for the last 30 years of their life.
Good for you.
And then when they died, good for you.
Let the girl shop.
Yep. Get out of here. In her will, Tiburcia specified, it could be Tiburcia, I don't know.
You're doing fine.
She specified that she should be buried in her husband's tomb, but in a separate vault, and her likeness should face away from him. So when you go up to this tomb, because he died first,
Yeah.
he's in a chair and he's sitting very stately, and she has a little bust right behind him facing away from him.
That's so funny.
And it's hilarious. Like, imagine being like, oh, fuck you. You say I spend too much.
I hope her arms were crossed.
You don't say, I think,
No.
I think we assume they're crossed underneath.
I'm just kidding.
But,
That's so funny.
yeah, it's like to just be like, I'll burn you in death.
I'm going to live eternally next to you,
Yeah, but
I'm not
still
going to be
talking.
happy about it.
And then there was this weird guy when I was at that tomb. He's like, oh, you take a picture of me? And I was like, okay, sure. And I took pictures. He's like, take more. And I was like, okay.
You got it.
And then I walked to the other side of the tomb, and he waited for someone else to take his picture there.
You didn't like your
He
shit?
did not like mine. But then he walked up the stairs of the tomb.
Oh.
You don't get to walk on a mausoleum. He walked up to the top
Okay.
next to the statue of the man. I was like, what are you doing?
Oh, well, he wanted the shot.
He needed that shot. Now, I know you're going to know about this one. This is Eva Perón.
Mm-hmm.
I know you know. It took more than 24 years to bury her here at Recoleta.
Sure did.
So on July, and let me know if I miss anything,
Mhm.
because I just did very. It keeps trying to turn Siri on. God, I'm an old person.
How do I turn this
God,
off?
Stop it. Okay, so on July 26, 1952, Eva Perón died of cancer.
Mm-hmm.
She was only 33 years old.
Do you know they kept that from her?
I did not know that.
They kept the ovarian cancer, right?
I just saw cancer.
Yeah, I think it was ovarian cancer, and they kept it from her for a long time.
That's wild.
Yep.
I cannot
Mhm.
imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Well, 3 years later, an anti-Perón, which is Juan Perón,
Mm-hmm.
military group led by General Pedro Eugenian Amburu overthrew Perón's government, and Juan Perón was exiled to Spain. After this, the body was basically on the run.
Mm-hmm.
So People thought the pro-Peron groups would use her body to rally the troops.
Yep.
So they were like,
Mm-hmm.
she's going to be on the run.
Yep.
So the first person to be in charge of moving her body was Colonel Carlos Eugenio Morin Koning.
Mm-hmm.
He said later he was supposed to move her body somewhere else and bury it somewhere else.
Yep.
But in the truck that he had parked where he was transporting it,
Mm-hmm.
mysterious flowers and candles appeared next to the truck. So he was like,
Yeah.
people know that her body's in here. So he ended up putting her in the attic of the military intelligence building for a year.
Isn't that crazy?
Wild. Put her in the attic, guys.
Mm-hmm.
And then once their officials after a year realized he hadn't fulfilled his order, so then they put her on the move again.
Mm-hmm.
And this time they sent her over to Italy.
Yep.
And first, officials sent out decoy coffins with fake cadavers to various Argentina embassies in Europe. But the real Eva sailed to Italy in 1957, where the casket was buried under the name Maggi, M-A-G-G-I,
Maggie, yeah.
Maggi,
M-A-G.
in a small cemetery near Rome. And then it wasn't until 1976 that the body was buried with the Duarte family grave. So not her husband. She is with her
family.
original family.
Yeah.
Did I miss anything?
No.
Wild.
The fact that her body was just chilling for like in this place and that place
And
over here for a year.
Here. It's like,
Yeah. Isn't that nuts though? They kept her illness from
Yeah.
her.
that's awful. But it's also, it makes sense because like when you do walk around Buenos Aires, like there's so many parks that have these like really intense statues that really all talk about the revolutions that have happened.
Mhm.
They've had corrupt government, revolution, and it's a past that's just insane to think about.
Mhm.
And the art that you see there depicting that is kind of wild.
Yeah.
So it makes sense that like you can't just have this woman who was beloved by the people. She can't even have like a burial.
Yeah. I mean, crowds on crowds for her all the time. So
mhm. All right, now I'm gonna tell you about a couple of ghosts in there. There is a ghost that they call the Black Lady.
Mhm.
And locals say that she walks around dressed in all black, and she appears near closing time. She lures men into following her through the cemetery gates, but then she suddenly vanishes when they're walking through, leaving them alone amongst the tombs.
I was hoping she...
No, she doesn't kill them. She just leaves them.
Come on, man.
She abandons them. Then on the opposite side, there's the lady in white.
Oh, my God.
And they believe that she is the daughter of a famous Argentine dramatist. Her name is Luz Maria Garcia Veloso. And her grave is just meters from the entrance of the cemetery.
Okay.
She died at the age of 17 from premature leukemia.
Oh, my God.
There's one legend that says a man found a girl who was crying inconsolably outside of the cemetery. He went up to her and he offered her his jacket, and he took her to have a coffee at La Biela, which back at the time was called La Veredita. After spending just a few moments together, the man kissed her, and she fled desperately, saying she had to go. She got up, she spilled coffee all over the boy's jacket, and ran away. And he ran after her, looking for her in the dark until he reached back outside the cemetery, where he had seen her. But the doors were closed. The night watchman, not understanding what happened, told the man no one had entered the cemetery. The door was closed. He's like, nobody has been in here.
Yeah.
But the man said, please let me in. I think there's a girl that's in there.
Oh, my gosh.
And I think she ran back in. And when he walked into the cemetery, he found his stained jacket
Whoa.
on top of the grave, and picking it up, he saw it was the Luz Marie Garcia Veloso.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I thought that was like beautiful and so sad.
You know. Well, it's nice that they let him in.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, go ahead.
Yep.
Take a look.
He's like, whatever. And then the last is of David Ayeno.
Mm-hmm.
They call him, it's called the Grave Digger in the Keys, they say.
Mm.
He was a long-time cemetery caretaker who had actually worked there since he was 11.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. He loved the cemetery. He was jealous of everybody who had tombs there. But he saved all, I mean, they're beautiful tombs, man.
Sure.
He saved all of his wages to buy his own tomb. And
my
he had his
God.
statue placed at the entrance of his mausoleum. But then shortly before dying, shortly before retiring, he took his own life.
Oh.
I know.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay.
I think his goal in
Just
life
to get
was
there
just
faster?
to be buried
Yeah, I was
there.
just
Like,
thinking,
you've
like-
got goals, man. I mean,
Yeah. All right.
and
He was like, it's complete.
he's
Might
like,
as well.
yeah, honestly, what
Wow.
else am I here for, right?
Yeah.
People say his ghost still wanders the cemetery, jingling his keys and doing the nightly rounds, refusing to leave because it was the place he cared for the most.
I kind of like that.
I do like that.
I don't know why.
Honestly, the cemetery was gorgeous.
Yeah.
Like, it almost felt like you were walking through a museum
Yeah.
instead of a
So many
cemetery.
statues.
The architecture is stunning.
That's cool. I can't wait to see the pictures.
I know. I took little videos.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
Everybody should go to Buenos Aires, but don't fly on Copa.
Don't do it.
The only Copa you should go to is the Cabana. Oh, the other weird thing
Uh-huh.
too, not to go away from the spooky.
No, you're great.
Again, you're on a 6-hour flight, 7-hour flight. There's
Uh-huh.
only 2 bathrooms for 38 rows of people.
Yeah.
So it's like 200 plus people. But man, will they line up. And we were towards the back of the plane. Like
Oh,
we were in
wow.
row 30
Waiting
and
in
32.
the row. Well, just stretch.
I have had
maybe.
so many butts and groins in my face. I never want to see another butt again. No more butts for me, please. Thank
Okay.
you. They would line up like 15 people deep.
I mean, I get like getting up to stretch, but I would wait.
Just
a lot of
wait,
people.
it's a lot of people.
People be people in,
People
man.
be people in.
You just gotta
I know. Well, hey.
listen to your video movie on full blast.
I know. Well, full blast. No headphones, anybody.
Oh my God.
Speaking of cemeteries, tell me about your death for the week.
Spooky movie time. I'm gonna spoiler alert this one
okay.
because it has been out for a bit, but
Yeah.
you never know. I'm doing Weapons
Excellent.
and I'm doing Aunt Gladys
Amazing.
because that death is incredible,
perfection.
and that scene is hysterical.
Yes.
It's supposed to be. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, that was
Yes.
intended. This movie is wild. We saw
Mhm.
this in theaters.
Mhm.
And she's terrifying. There's a
Yep.
couple scenes where I was like, oh my God. And she just comes into town and takes over this family. And then all of a sudden, all these kids in one classroom just start going missing.
Mhm.
And this poor sweet little boy.
What's his name?
I don't remember.
I'll look it up.
Please, yeah. Hey, Soup.
Soup. Oh, that
He's-
poor. And he just has to give everybody cold soup.
Everybody Soup. I don't know why the store clerk was like, hey, someone should do a wellness check.
That's
Because
irresponsible
this is
adulting.
nuts, the amount of soup this child is buying.
Mm-hmm.
So, I won't go through the whole movie, but basically, Aunt Gladys has put Alex's parents under her spell,
Mm-hmm.
and she has taken all of the children from his classroom, and she is like feeding off of them.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all in his basement, we come to find out. And finally, they snap out of it because Alex does her little trick and snaps the stick. He figures it out, and all the kids wake up, and they just look at her, and they're like, we're gonna fucking kill you.
Yep.
And they chase her through the neighborhood.
One of the best scenes.
The funniest scene. These children are flying.
Yeah.
And she's running through houses, smashing through things. And then she gets trapped in this neighbor's yard, and these kids just literally rip her apart, pull at her. Some of them are probably biting her. I don't even know. It is chaos. And she just goes down.
Yeah.
And she's gone. But then the ending is kind of interesting.
It's dark.
Very dark. I'll leave that in case, but
yeah.
It's,
you know what though? If you're doing something with spoilers, this will be, maybe I'll experiment with chapters on
no.
Oh, okay.
Oh, actually, I wanted to tell you the update on my phone does it for us.
Okay.
It gives an intro of talking Argentina plans, and I don't know why, but so
all right.
I think
So there's chapters. So if you don't want to hear the weapons,
I'll have to see what it says when we talk about the movie deaths, but it says it'll kind of breaks it down. It's probably some AI bullshit, but
that movie's so good.
So
it's
good.
Honestly, I think I've already watched it 3 times.
Oh, really? I
Yeah.
don't think I've watched it again, but some of that was like, holy shit.
Zach Krieger, man.
Yeah.
I love him.
Good
And
time.
it just shows, I think I've said this on here before, comedians make fantastic scary movies.
Yep.
Jordan Peele, Zach Krieger,
Yes.
I think they're at the top of the game.
It took me a long time to watch Nope by Jordan Peele.
Yeah.
It's really good. Have you watched it?
Yeah.
I watched that. I watched that on an airplane.
But again, Sam Raimi is funny and scary.
Yeah.
And he did Send Help.
Oh, yeah.
And he's also, Sam Raimi has done all the Evil Dead movies too.
Mm-hmm.
He knows how to be funny.
Well done.
And then how to make you go, "Wah!"
Yeah. Super cool.
It was really good.
Yeah. Good movie. If you heard that I'm doing this movie and stopped listening, just please watch it.
Come
it's
back.
Great.
Well, come back to mine.
Come back.
Because this movie's not great, but I think about this death all the time.
Okay.
And I also believe that you and I saw this in theaters
Probably.
back in our early 20s.
Okay.
Do you remember when we saw Alpha Dog?
Oh, my God. Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Alpha
a
Dog
heavy
itself,
movie.
Yes, it's heavy and it's not great. But I think about the death
And it's
of
not great.
Anton Yelchin all the time. So the whole premise of the movie is Emil Hirsch plays this guy named Johnny, who's like this big drug dealer, right? And his, I have this pulled up because I didn't remember all the names, but Johnny and his Justin Timberlake is his sidekick, who's Frankie. And their rival is played by Ben Foster.
Flash forward.
And his character's name is Jake. And so they kidnap his brother.
Yep.
And that's played by Anton Yelchin. Also, R.I.P. That's a devastating real life death, too.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
He got crushed by his
own
car.
car.
Off. I
forgot about that.
Horrible.
That's really,
Because he was, even though the movie's not that great, I mean,
he was up and coming. He was doing
he was
a bunch of movies at that time.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he plays Zach. And they kidnap him, and then they're kind of like, well, we don't know what to do with him. So he hangs out at the house and starts hanging out with all the girls that hang out with the drug dealers. I think they all have a threesome.
Yeah, sounds about
They
right.
get really fucked up. Justin Timberlake becomes like buddies with him.
Yeah.
But then...
Oh, my God. I forgot all about
I know.
this.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
And then he's just this lovable character who's like, hey, I get you kidnapped me.
And he's enjoying kind of
he's
himself.
having the time of his life because he's this little nerdy character.
Yeah.
And then finally, Emil Hirsch comes to blows with Ben Foster. And he just basically is like, we have no choice. Jack has to die. Or sorry, Zach has to die. That's Anton Yelchin's character. And Justin Timberlake comes with him and they have to take him to the woods. And this kid is crying and he's like, please, you don't have to do this. You don't have to kill me.
It's
I won't
bringing
tell
the
anybody.
dog out for to the barn.
Literally. Except And except in that case, I assume the dog is sick.
I forgot that he knew eventually. He didn't know right away.
Not right away.
Yeah.
It's not until they got out of the car and they're like, we're going to go for a walk up there. And then he realizes and he's like, please don't kill me. Please don't do this. And it's honestly I just think I have only seen the movie that one time because It's such a sad ending. Like, he didn't need to die. You made us love this character.
Movies do that.
And then they just killed him.
Yeah.
And
Did
I
Justin
really
kill him?
No, I think Emil Hirsch did. But like Justin was there.
I think it wasn't. I thought maybe Justin was supposed to do it.
I think he was.
Emil
And he
Hirsch was like,
couldn't.
give me it.
Yeah, he was like, give me the gun.
Maybe.
Because he was like, because Justin was like, come on, man. Like, can't we do something else? He'd become friends with him.
I know. Well, he's, innocent.
And then it's just,
wow.
that pops into my head every now and then, and I get really sad.
Jeez.
I know.
Yeah, I haven't thought about that in a while. Good one.
Now you will.
I will.
Well, hey, I'm happy to be home. I got to go to work tomorrow.
Girl.
I should have taken a couple of days off.
I thought for some reason you were working today, and I was like, you are crazy, but
No.
you didn't, which is good.
I slept in until 11 today.
Good for you.
Yeah. And then I've just really done nothing.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, that's what you should do.
I know. And now tomorrow I'll go to work and I'll probably stare at my computer for a little while and see how it goes.
Pretend. Are you working from home?
No, I gotta go in.
Yeah, well, you've been gone for a while.
Been gone for a while. I gotta relearn how to drive a car now
Yeah.
because I haven't been driving. But
That's such a weird feeling, actually.
I know it was weird driving
Yeah.
from, like home last night.
Yeah.
I was like, what do I do?
What is this?
Yeah. But hey, if you liked our stories and if you also don't like people who play headphones, don't listen to their headphones on a plane.
Don't like people that play headphones?
Yeah, don't use their headphones. Follow us on the socials. We are on, you're going to have to remind me of all this.
We're
on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Hana by Pod.
Did it.
Thank you so much. Go follow us, subscribe, leave us some comments, leave us some love. We'd love for you to hang out with us. And yeah, I mean, I think I already said it now, but there's a cat.
Hi, Binks.
Don't make other people listen to your music or your movies on a plane.
Yeah.
Makes you a bad person.
Let's get you to bed. Sweet dreams.
Yeah. Happy nightmares.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.